Chiefs, Bills. I'm seeing -1.5, -2, over under 52.5. All right, break it down for us. Who you got in this one?
So there's certainly lots of history between Sean McDermott and Andy Reid to look at. These teams have played 9 times since 2020. It's like a division rival, but they're not in the same division. Kansas City, 5-4 in those games. That being said, the last 4 years in the regular season, the Bills 4-0 straight up against the Chiefs. The KC won the regular season meeting in 2020. Oh, we throw out everything in 2020. But they have gone 4-0 in January, and Buffalo's gone 4-0 in October and November and December. They trade all those regular season wins for one win in January. That being said, last time they met, 32-29 last January. KC and Arrowhead that meeting. But before that, 30-21, 27-24, 20-17, 24-20. All competitive games and all unders. So looking at the Odds Logic live odds screen right now for at Kansas City and Buffalo, and I'm seeing KC -1.5. Let's call it 1.5. There are twos out there. 52.5. The total, a little bit of juice to the over for that one. Here's the key. I'm going to look at the total here before I look at the side. Sidewise, this is going to come down to who's got the ball last. You know, it really does. And it feels that way. But total-wise, I think there's something we can do in this ballgame. What does Buffalo want to do? They want to keep Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs offense off the field. What does Kansas City want to do? They want to keep Josh Allen, and the Bills offense off the field. What do we see when these two teams meet? We see low possession games. You know, NFL games, you can have 10, 11, 12, 13 possessions per team, 14 on occasion. In this type of game, we would expect 8 possessions per team, maybe 7 long, slow drives. And I think it's going to be very methodical. You know, when we look at how Kansas City's played like the best team in the league since that 0-2 start, the Chiefs have been dynamite. They've been able to rely on their defense and the offense. It's not all about big plays. You know, it's been very balanced. They can run the football effectively. They can short pass effectively. I don't see Mahomes firing away downfield. Same story with Buffalo. You know, we saw Cook run wild last week. And again, I'm not going to compare Carolina's defense with what they're going to see in Kansas City, but I would expect a run-heavy game plan for Buffalo. Now, the second half of this game could get weird. You know how it goes. You know, everyone's got a plan to get punched in the face, and both teams want low possession games until somebody falls behind. I think the way to go here is first half under 26.5, the prevailing number. I'm expecting a game in the first half. They might kick some field goals too. It's possible. I don't see we'll see much of that after halftime. It'll be let's go for it on 4th down. Let's get another touchdown. But first half under is the play that makes the most sense to this bettor. I see a low possession first half, and I'm assuming not every possession is going to end in a touchdown.
First off, tell everyone what you have up. We got a big weekend.
Yeah. So right now I just put MLB up. You've just got to play here for free, so don't buy it. That being said, if you want to get anything, get an extended service package. You know, don't worry about what's the individual play is for sale. Get on board for the weekend, get on board for the week, get on board for the rest of the year. Great deals right now on my homepage, wt.buzz/TC. And yeah, last weekend I was awful. God, last weekend was as bad as it gets. That being said, what do you do when you have a crappy weekend? It's really important for yourself. It's really important for the clients. All we've done is win all week. Had a great week so far, winning in baseball, winning in NBA, and I expect to be winning in football this weekend. I'm not looking at last weekend as being the harbinger of things to come. So football package will be posted as the day progresses. Check out my homepage, www.buzz/PC. I'm playing the World Series. I'm playing the NBA already. You get those plays right now on my page. Again, www.buzz/PC. Or this is the website.